I don't know why I'm laughing. I don't know why I was called to speak and not to sing. But here I am. My name is Nikita Gandhi. I'm not so famously known as Dr. Nikita Gandhi, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about that. And I'm here to give a TED talk, apparently. I'm not going to explain the outfit. You guys just have to check out my shows at some point. I'm doing a show. I don't think I can talk about my shows here, so I'm not going to do that. Whenever I do perform in Bombay, uh, you know, please do come and this will make sense. All right, so a little bit about myself. My name is Nikita. I'm supposed to be a dentist. I did not plan to be a singer. I never thought that this is what I was going to be doing. Plans change. So I was a nerd in school. I'm from Calcutta. I was a nerd. I was a topper. I used to sing and dance and do, and I used to run and I used to do everything. But I was basically a geek in school, and so I took science, and then I joined dental school and went to a college in Chennai to pursue that. And then I just for fun joined a music school, just for part time, just to get away from my studies, and that's where I met A.R. Rahman. Ooh. That's not the end of the story. Uh, and then I started singing these little pieces of music in films. You know the who's seen Ranjana, Jab Tak Hai Jaan. So I would sing these like these random little things in the background in the score, and that's how I started singing gigs. And I was still in college then. And then I sang my first Tamil film song, and then I became a household name in the Tamil film industry. There was this very awkward overlap in college when I was an intern, and I used to turn up in college with in a lab coat and half asleep for for doing my rounds and just for studying. And the freshers would come and want to take pictures with me because I was famous in Chennai. So I suddenly had a crossover where I was a singer and a dentist, and I had to kind of choose how I, move forward in life. And never in my wildest dreams would I have thought that this is what I'd be doing, singing for a living. Then Bollywood happened. I sang my first song, Rapta, and then Kafirana, and then so on and so forth. And now I'm giving this TED talk to you guys. So I have a point, I swear. I'm not just talking about myself. Um, but basically, life keeps changing, plans keep changing, life keeps taking you to really weird places that you never thought you'd go to. And honestly, at the end of all of this, genuinely have one thought in my mind: why did I study so hard? Anyway, um, today's topic is the end is the beginning. Which is a little self explanatory. I was a little upset that I have to speak about it because, yes, the end of something is the beginning of something else. One door closes, another opens, blah, blah, blah. We know what it means. What I want to talk about is not really that, but how to deal with that. Like, how do you prepare? I think we all always keep preparing for something. Like, you plan for a trip and you keep planning and planning and planning, and then the trip happens and it's over. So we're always preparing for the end, not for the next step. And one thing I realized in life is that you have to keep changing, right? You have to keep evolving. You have to keep reinventing yourself. I was not expecting to be this person that I am today, but here I am doing this. And that's the key. And I think that's what we should be thinking about. Not that, the end of something is the beginning of something else. I think it's about how do you keep reinventing yourself? How do you keep becoming a better version of yesterday and so on and so forth? And I have two things that I live by. The first one, I don't think may or may not apply to you. You may or may not like it. The second one I think is awesome, and I think everyone should try to live that way. First, um, I don't. I keep my expectations low, and I just go with the flow. Like that's always been me from childhood. I didn't mean for that to rhyme. Um, I've always been that person who never, had these ambitious high hopes that I want to do this and mujhe ye karna and this is what I want to achieve in life. So, when things don't happen the way they are supposed to, I don't get disappointed and I just sort of let life take me wherever it's going. And that's honestly, I've learned a lot of that being in the music industry because, hey, it's probably the most haphazard industry anyone will ever be with. So I know it sounds fancy and beautiful, but there's a lot of rejection, a lot of heartache. Imagine walking into a studio, um, singing a song that's really, really beautiful, and then the film gets shelved or the song just never releases. So there's a lot of that, and I feel like the best way to deal with such things is just to go with the flow and just to focus on what you're doing and not what you expect from what you're doing. Yeah, cool. Decent advice. I'm not an ambitious person. If you are an ambitious person, probably point one, number one doesn't apply to you. But point number two is something that I think is really fun, and I wanted to share it with you. We all have this child living inside us, right? And I don't mean I mean like inside us. And that little voice in your head that wants to do stupid things, that wants to make mistakes, that wants to try new things, and that wants to just that inquisitive little person that lives inside all of us. I think the best way to deal with ends, beginnings, and reinventions is to let that child thrive. And I'm going to give you a few examples, not of myself. I worked with some pretty amazing musicians and composers, be it Arijit or AR or Preetanda. And there's this one common thread that I've seen in all of them. And that is they are ridiculously childish, that they are such children. Like, I've literally seen them be like, oh, what is this? How do you use this? Oh, and they're like so inquisitive and they always want to keep learning. And I think it could be goofy, it could be silly, but I think that's the most beautiful part of anybody's personality, that child within. And I think the more you nurture that child, the more you let that child live and grow, the more you are going to be able to keep reinventing yourself. Um, this is how I keep the child within me alive. I do weird things that make me have fun, and I think that if you do that, then you'll always be ready for the next beginning. And that's all, folks. Thank you, guys. Now you want me to sing? Because I find it very weird to talk for so long and not sing anything. But इस बार आपको गाना पड़ेगा मेरे साथ सुर में. Then what do you guys want to hear? कुछ तो है तुझसे राबता, कुछ तो है तुझसे राबता, क्यों है ये, कैसे है ये, तू बता, कुछ तो है तुझसे राबता. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day.